driven a sleigh before!
Hold on, sir. I'm coming to help you.
Stop, stop, stop! How do you stop this thing? Oh, no!
Sir!
Thomas! Help!
Samson puffed through Wellsworth Station, pulling the express coaches. And didn't even stop.
Samson, where are you going? And where's Gordon?
I don't know about Gordon, but I'm going where I've been told to go.
I think you're making a mistake.
Just because I made a mistake when I first came to the island, everyone thinks I'm gonna do it again. But I'm not!
What's this? The new Express!
I may not be fast, but I am the strongest and most useful tank engine on the island.
Very useful, I'm sure. Keep up the good work.
I will. At least those two can see what a useful tank engine I am.
Hello, Duncan. Isn't it time you set off?
Aye, but one of my passengers is going to be very grumpy indeed if he misses his train.
The grumpy passenger had slept through his alarm clock and was running late.
Don't get train!
So Duncan waited on the platform, even after the guard had blown his whistle.
Oh, yes, I just made it.
Well, he can't say he has anything to complain about this morning.
But the other passengers were not so happy, because now they were late. And the station master was cross too.
Oh, hurry up, Duncan. Get out of the way. You've made me late too, and my passengers are not happy about it.
Everyone was complaining.
Oh, God. No. It's not good enough. Yes, of course. Call this a railway. Dreadful. Every day something goes wrong. So predictable. Seats uncomfortable. Trains are always late. Ah, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
Stop that!
Biff and Bash! Biff and Bash!
Right, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Engine. I am master of the railway. That will show you.
Hero stopped so suddenly. 3 big barrels of cream flew into the air.
Not again!
And splattered all over the Fat Controller. And Edward. And Hero.
My trousers!
Oh, no.
The Fat Controller was covered in cream. He was very cross indeed.
Hero, you have caused confusion and delay, and terrible trouble to my trousers.
Winston was having the time of his life. He was rolling down the line all on his own. But Thomas and the Fat Controller weren't far behind.
Ha ha! No driver!
When the signalman saw that Winston had no driver, he tried to switch him off the main line. But he accidentally switched Thomas and the Fat Controller instead.
No, Thomas, not this way!
The signalman made an emergency call.
There he goes! Faster, Thomas, faster! I mustn't stop. I mustn't stop. I need to be fast. I need to be fast.
Gordon saw another water tower, but this time he didn't stop.
from the edge of the platform.
Express coming through!
Gordon tried to keep himself going.
Hurry! Hurry! Express coming through!
But he simply didn't have enough steam, and soon he couldn't turn his wheels at all.
James is scared of the smelly fish. James is scared of the smelly fish.
James was distracted because the troublesome trucks were teasing him. And then there was trouble. Cranky was still unloading the fish from the fishing boats, and James backed right into his hook.
Oh, James!
The troublesome trucks thought James looked very funny indeed, all covered in fish. So did Porter.
You're supposed to take the fish in the trucks, James.
Thomas looked up ahead. He could see they were approaching a tunnel. He knew that Harold's rotors were too wide to fit through.
Stop, Duck. We need to go the other way.
I'm not falling for another one of your tricks, Thomas.
But, Duck, look out! Duck, stop!
Harold's blades were wedged against the tunnel walls. The engines knew they couldn't move Harold any further without help. Thomas was taking the Fat Controller and Dowager Hat to the mainland to go to the opera.
I used to be quite the singer in my day. Would you like to hear me sing?
Well, perhaps later.
Me, my, moo.
Cinders and dashes.
Whoa! No! Thomas, why have we stopped?
Up ahead, sir. Look!
Thomas, back up! Back up!
Thomas, look out! Percy! Oh, no! We're going to have a crash!
Toad could see that Thomas and Percy didn't have enough time to reverse and clear the line. Toad knew he had to save them all now.
He's going to hit us!
Without a back engine to push from behind, it was very hard to pull the heavy trucks up the hill.
Oh! You said you were going to be good!
Sorry, Thomas. We forgot. We won't hold you back anymore.
What? No! Wait!
Without a back engine to hold back from behind, it was very hard to slow down, and Thomas's brake van wasn't strong enough to stop the heavy trucks.
Oh no! Toby! Look out!
Luckily, a signalman switched him onto a siding.
Hello, mate. What you got there, then? Scrap for your claw wrench. Right you are. Scrunch and crunch. 1. A 2. A 3.
That's the Fat Controller's car!
If that's the Fat Controller's car, Scruff, where's the Fat Controller, eh?
I'm right here. And that's my car.
And my stop sign.
And my bike. Samson, you have caused considerable confusion and delay.
Oh, sorry, sir. Only trying to make Sodal clean and tidy. like you told me, sir. I thought it was all junk.
Well, Samson, my car is certainly not junk. Oh, dear.
Hello, Gordon. Have you given up following Thomas already?
Thomas tricked me, Edward. He went too slow.
Oh, dear. But I must say, you don't seem very reliable. Always getting stuck on your own hill.
Wait! Edward! You need to give me a push!
Oh, but I didn't think you needed any help from me. After all, I'm so old and unreliable.
But I do need your help. I promised not to call you old or unreliable anymore. Please.
The giant globe rolled all the way to Brendam Docks.
Clattering Columbus! The world's heading straight for us!
I'll stop it! I've got it!
Come here, you! Oh, no!
The giant globe had rolled right off the end of the docks. Even Cranky couldn't reach it now.
How am I going to tell the Fat Controller?
Did somebody lose their ball?
Captain's rescued the runaway globe!
Bill and Ben were on their way again when they saw Connor up ahead.
Oh, look, Bill. There's Connor. Maybe he wants to race with a freshly painted engine. Well, Ben, I believe I was the one sent to be repainted. I'll see if he'd like to race back to the steamworks. Hello, Connor. Recognise me? Care to race again?
Now that I know there's only one of you that colour, sure.
Back to the steamworks, then.
I'll see you when you finally get there.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Harvey went faster and faster as he hurried down the slope with the heavy train pushing him forward.
Pulling a heavy train downhill is much easier than I thought.
But when Harvey reached the next bend, he suddenly realized that he was going much too fast to be safe. Luckily, nobody was hurt.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have pulled those flatbeds. I didn't think I'd be any good at it.
By the time Spencer finally arrived at Knapford, he was very late indeed.
I came here to present you with a transport award, Sir Topham Hatt. But I'm not very impressed with my transportation so far. And I will not travel back to the mainland with this engine.
Not to worry. I can take you back to the mainland, sir. Thank you, Gordon, but I'll decide who's taking the minister back at the end of the day.
Maybe I'll be the one who takes the Deputy Minister back.
You'll be lucky. Surely the Fat Controller will pick me.
Nonsense! You're both much too slow.
We can go just as fast as you.
Thomas pushed his way along the overgrown track. Annie and Clarabelle were not happy.
Thomas, please! Where are we going?
Don't worry. This shortcut is going somewhere. We'll be out of the woods soon, and then...
Thomas had hit a rotten buffer in the undergrowth, and his wheels had come right off the track.
Oh, no! I can't back up. I'm stuck.
The passengers were not happy. Now they were going to be very late indeed. Thomas felt terrible. Duncan was determined to get himself a new coat of paint.
I can be cheerful all day. Need bother.
But then he met Rheneas at the junction.
Best be careful, Duncan, and go extra slowly with all this snow.
Thanks for the reminder, Rheneas.
Connor released the first slip coach at Kelsthorpe Road Station. He released the second slip coach at Marron. Thomas had just finished clearing the line at Wellsworth Station when Connor raced through and released the last slip coach. But it didn't stop. Connor had uncoupled it too close to the station.
Fizzling fireboxes. The passengers will be stranded in the snow.
So Duck took over pulling the slip coaches. And even though it was the busiest day Sodor had ever seen, thanks to Duck and the slip coaches, everyone reached their destinations on time. And all the passengers agreed it was a very good railway indeed.